let's listen to this fucking Drake song. I heard this shit had dropped last night. I didn't listen to it. I clicked it, but I cut it off. I didn't hear none of the motherfucker. When I realized what the fuck was going on, I said, okay, no, hell no. I'm gonna watch this shit tomorrow. We're gonna get into it. So we is finna listen to The Heart Part 6 by fucking Drake. And in all honesty, I'm really curious as to what he could have said. Hold on. Like, what the fuck can you actually say in response to what Kendrick said? In the last video, I was like, assuming everybody's lying, right? After somebody like Kendrick tell a lie like this, a lie, we ain't believing nobody. But if Kendrick was to tell a lie like this, what kind of lie could you say back outside of saying he hit his wife, which I ended up finding out, I don't know if that's true because his wife's brother still fucks, like, is like rooting for Kendrick to win on Twitter. I seen that shit. And I'm like, damn, if he beat his sister, would he be talking about go Kendrick? Like, would he be saying that? No. And then Kendrick was on the Breakfast Club some years ago, and when they asked him about it, it didn't come up then. He was like, that shit was lies. Didn't nobody believe it. It ain't no police reports. It's really just his wife follows, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, let's just say Kendrick kid might not be his. That's wild. That is wild. But if he didn't hit his wife, then at that point you had something, but you don't have shit there. So it's like on the worst case end, Kendrick hit his wife and his kid ain't his. On the worst case end for Drake, you go to jail or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, it's just like shit. I don't know. That's why I was wondering, like, what the fuck could he possibly say to this man?
Now let me see you prove it. Just let me see you prove it.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check.
Alright, so he claiming that he planted the information about the daughter that Kendrick took. You know what I'm saying? But I seen a lot of people interpreting that Kendrick daughter line a little differently. So I don't know what Kendrick meant. I don't know if he was really going for daughter, like you got a kid, or was he like trying to say some other, because he done said some shit involving a kid. One was a kid daughter, the other one was a kid. So I don't know, but okay, so Drake saying he planted that shit, basically.
We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm
So he's saying that he even planted the pictures. You get what I'm saying? So he's saying that he planted the pictures, basically. So basically what he's saying is Kendrick mole must be, I planted the mole, so you thought you had a mole, but you didn't. I faked the mole. The mole gave you bullshit. So Drake basically trying to say, I planned all of this. Like, none of what you thought you had was real. Okay.
petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected instead of...
I don't know. This is the shit I expected is wild. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I wouldn't have expected none of that shit. Like if I'm dissing a motherfucker and they come at me with that shit, like why would we expect that? Why would I expect somebody to come at me like that? Like I don't have no connections to that. Like ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Where you could possibly say, well, because people been saying that, rumors been going around like that. They've been saying that about Drake for a long time. That's why he said that. I'm like, oh, okay. But then I would ask the other question. Well, if it's a rumor, where the fuck is it coming from? Like, why is it so many people saying similar things? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying Drake did nothing. I'm just saying, like, now the shit about, texting, like, having Millie Bobby Brown number and texting her when she was, like, 14. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was nothing. But does it look good? No. The 17-year-old girl on stage, and that bitch actually just made an Instagram post and was like, I'm 31 now, and I was 17 then. It was nothing, and it ain't never gonna be nothing. Now, I'm not a conspiracy person, but that do kind of seem like Drake might have hit her up and said, hey, come back out, make another post, and please tell them people that it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so far, the song do seem like Damage Control. Like, it turned defense. And I get it. You kind of got to defend it. But that's not the point. Let me see. What was I just talking about? If you say that, like, he only saying that I expected it because that's what, if you, as a fan, if you say, he only saying that this is what I expected because this is the type of shit people been saying about me, my next question would probably be, well, why is people saying that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, listen, even in situations where, for example, on TikTok, in the past, I done said shit that I say one thing, and when you expose that shit to millions of people, it can get twisted in a lot of fucking ways, and I get that. But now, does the ways that they may twist some shit be like, would it be true? No, but would it have some truth to it? Yeah. So it may be like, okay, I might be saying you gotta love everybody, and that might get twisted into saying like, just let people beat the fuck out of you. Like, I didn't say that, but it is some truth to that because I did say when you love somebody, you do let people do a lot of shit when you love them. You get what I'm saying? So I could see how a motherfucker go from love everybody to let people fuck over you. Because when you love people, you let them do a lot of shit. So you just go to the most worst case shit and then say, let them do that to you. See what I'm saying? So, but the point is that there's some truth to it. Whether it's wild truth or just like nothing truth. Truth nonetheless. So what I'm saying, like if a lot of people say shit like that about Drake or in the industry or regular people, I'm like, well, what's the truth to it? Like, I'm not saying he weird or nothing, even though some shit has looked crazy, but I'm just not saying that he has done nothing. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I wouldn't expect nobody to say such things about me if I'm not even, like, in a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. But I do get it that a lot of people say that it's because Drake like younger girls that's like 18, 19, even though he older, he just want them as young as possible. And I do get how that can be weird, but in a legal sense, because we gotta keep common sense to where it's like legal X, Y, and Z. But yeah, okay. Alright. I'm following though.
Being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions.
I heard somebody say that that song Kendrick made about him being molested was actually about his mother being molested, but people thinking that, about his mother being molested, but people thinking that I think Kendrick cousin did it to him. You get what I'm saying? Heard somebody say that. I don't know how true that is, but I heard somebody say that though. But damn, that is crazy if that's true.
This when your father leave, this about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
What you mean we don't want to diss no more? Hold up. Hell no. Hold up. Cause Kendrick dropped 2-3 songs back to back and shit. You know what I'm saying? He could drop this, then drop another one. No, you drop one song explaining yourself. You drop another song getting on his ass. What you mean you don't want to diss no more? Nah, fuck, I don't give a fuck what we talking about. That don't get to bringing that up. That's like being in the streets and motherfuckers say, man, I don't know if I want to stay solid no more. Huh? I know shit got bad, but it ain't no bad. Like if you really in the streets, it ain't no bad that shit could get where you look at your partner and say, hey man, I think I'm ready to tell. And I don't think that it's many motherfuckers gonna look at you and say, you know, bro, under these circumstances, I understand. I don't think so. So I don't know what that mean. What you mean you don't want this no more? Why we talking about that? Why is we talking about that? Why we talking about that?
This really got me second guessing. Touch my just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit.
Wait, what did he say?
Damn, why this the angle that you really mess with? Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too...
I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know, cut. Okay. This is definitely a song on defense. What the fuck, bro, mean? He say if I was, you know, underage girls, I would have been arrested. Shit. I ain't gonna say Diddy was with underage girls, but Diddy did what he did for a long time. They just started looking for his ass. R. Kelly did what he did for a long time. Shit, it really, if you really look at it, they just got his ass. Like, just. Like, shit, I don't know. And then on top of that, is every, like, sexual offender in jail? Like, all of them ain't in jail. It's motherfuckers out here doing that shit right now. They not in jail. Famous as hell, too. And then on top of that, not saying that Drake is like these people or nothing, Epstein also said he didn't do nothing either. I would have been in jail or some shit. So the point is that it's not really many situations where I expect the person to say I did some shit. Like, not many. Unless I'm dealing with that type of person. And I don't even know people like that, too many of them. Most people don't admit when they did some shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is. Whether it was a crime or a little crime, a big crime. So it's like, let's say this shit real. I really don't. Let's say Drake really did these things. I never, nor Kendrick. If Kendrick, I don't know. Kendrick has been open in the past. But just at face value, I never really expect nobody to tell the truth, in a sense. Like, it's like, if you really did beat your wife, my first mind would be you say you didn't, then say you did. I don't give a fuck who you is. It's rare that I would expect somebody to say, yes, I hit that bitch. Like, that's rare. You know what I'm saying? I'm never expecting that the first time. I'm always expecting a lie first, then the truth. Kinda. If I'm expecting something. So when it comes to like somebody, like let's say somebody fucking with kids, I don't really, if somebody accuse you of fucking with kids, I don't really expect you to come out and say, yeah, I did it. Like, if anything, I'm probably, what I'm really going to be looking for is you to say, no. Because I really don't want this to be true. I don't give a fuck who it is. I hope that the motherfucker I'm looking at does not do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's a stranger. If I'm talking to you in Walmart and somebody say, man, he fuck with kids, the first thing I'm expecting you to say is they're lying. But what if a motherfucker look at you and say, man, I did that shit? What the fuck? Like, so, yeah, but I don't know, Drake. That's kind of tough, cuz that's a terrible way to defend yourself. If I would have did it, I would have been in jail. Liar, liar, pants on fire while my pants not burning. Oh, man, I don't fucking know. Like, that is... shit, I probably would have said I probably would have said a lot of other shit other than saying, man, if I would have did it, I would have been caught. I don't know.
My body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed, and now they got infected, but that can't really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed.
He said, I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested. No, I ain't gonna see you. Not, hell no. I don't think shit. I don't think that's true. Shit, I think I think it's a lot of motherfuckers that's famous. I think the people that's really doing that weird shit is the famous people. Not just like celebrities, but I'm talking about like rich people, famous people. Like the people with money and power is definitely the ones hurting kids. I promise you. It's a lot more rich and powerful people hurting kids than it is broke motherfuckers. Like, so I probably think, you know what I'm saying? I get what he's saying though, but I don't know.
Then how they got infected. Like if clearly I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed, and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major.
Somebody said B sharp ain't a note. I don't know if that's true or not. Is B sharp a note? I don't know.
I slip and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in.
Why my nigga bring up Millie Bobby Brown? That boy been in them comments. Hell yeah. I understand what he trying to do. That nigga been in them comments though, boy, ain't it? Cause ain't nobody said nothing about Millie. Shit, man, this is definitely he on defense. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but he is on defense though. He ain't swinging back. He blocking now for goddamn show. Like, well, I guess he's swinging back with the wife shit, but like, I don't think that him beating his wife shit is real, cause he did the. I already seen the damn interview, and her brother like praising him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like it just, it's hard to fuck. Like, it ain't much shit I could tie there to kind of, because ain't no evidence, but it's like when it come to Drake and Kendrick, we just trying to see which one looks like, which one has more dots to connect. Like when it come to all the dots there with Kendrick and his wife, like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a bunch of shit. Like, it ain't a lot of shit there. Like, it ain't really no police reports. Like, it ain't nothing, no incident. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really just, she don't follow him no more. And, the bodyguard do. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just like that's some high school shit. You know? The shit Kendrick said is like, shit, ain't no criminal reports or nothing. But, we got some funny looking situations. And, that's it. So I guess, shit, I don't even think it's a funny looking one on Kendrick part. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
With the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker.
My nigga definitely been on Twitter.
Malaysia, I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater.
Why is that nigga saying I'll see you later? I don't want to fight with a woman beater. How? Huh? Okay. If Kendrick feel like Drake is a child offender, if your opponent is willing to go to war with a child, because Kendrick thinks Drake is weird. If your opponent is willing to go to war with somebody he thinks is a weirdo, you gotta be willing to go to war with a motherfucker you think beat a bitch. Because I think being a weirdo is worse than beating a bitch. So if he think you a weirdo and you think he hit women, which accusation is worse? Touching kids. So I'm definitely finna whoop I'm finna whoop your ass. Like, it gotta happen. Like, yeah, it gotta happen. What the hell? Nah, what you mean? See you later.
I'll see you later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe
Kendrick definitely gonna drop 100 more records.
when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, okay. So, alright. Hey, yeah, this is definitely a defense. Like, he on defense for sure. He defending himself from what's being said. But what's crazy though is that after like looking into the Kendrick shit, it's like the wife beating shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't look like it ever happened. Like, not because like there's like, okay, there was an incident where he grabbed this bitch by the neck and it looked crazy, and then we all saw the video and was like, and then he came out and was like, nah, that ain't really what that was. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing there about the situation at all. Like, it sounds like it damn near seems made up. You get what I'm saying? Like, it damn near seems made up. But when it comes to like the shit with Drake, it's like there is no criminal shit, but there is like, you know, the whole Millie Bobby Brown, like, why y'all texting? I mean, I don't know why, but like, you know, there's things that people can take and perceive another way. You get what I'm saying? It ain't really like that with Kendrick on the wife shit. Like, yeah, we could look at her following, them not following each other, and his kid, like, his kid might not be his. But shit, this is like, I don't know. It seemed like it seems like Drake is trying to like hurt Kendrick's career, you know, but it seems like Kendrick is trying to fucking like ruin this man. Like, Kendrick seems like he's willing to go down himself if it means getting you too, damn near. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, like depending on how we judge raps and shit, like rap beef and shit, it just feel like that we might want to lean into like, it seems like Kendrick is on the up. Like it seems like Kendrick is winning for fucking show. You know, Drake did what hey, you gotta respond to the shit, but even in that situation, he only said if I was, people want to hear him respond to the kid shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that BBL shit. Like people really just want to hear him respond to the kid shit. And all he really said was, if I ever touched kids, I'd be in jail. And that's not enough. Like that sound crazy. On the other hand, Kendrick could come out and say, okay, let's get it like this. If Kendrick came out and say, my kid not mine, my wife, you know, fucked my bodyguard, and I never hit my wife, cause I don't think that would happen. But the other one might be real. So let's say he say, I never hit my wife, but my baby not mine. Okay, we look at Kendrick and we say, oh damn, you know, damn. But then, you know, Drake come out and say, I masterminded the whole situation, and if I liked the little kids, I'd be in jail. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like one scene. I don't know, man. That shit crazy. I'm fucking confused because I don't know. Like, I get his response, but I do not fucking know. It's just all he said was, I'd be in jail, and you hit your wife, and your wife kid might, and your kid might not be yours. And the fans is really just looking at like, we want to know what's true. If what you say about Kendrick is true, damn. If what Kendrick say is true about you, god fucking damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fans want to know who shit is worse. And we only gonna know that by proving the shit first. First, we gotta see if Kendrick kid is his and did he hit his wife. Then we gotta find out, Drake, are you a fucking weirdo? If all of this is true, who's more fucked up? Drake probably in a fucked up situation if any of it is true. Like any of it. You know what I'm saying? The BBL, Kendrick don't give a fuck about the BBL shit. I know that. His whole goal is to like eliminate this man. So he mainly focusing on the young girl shit. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. Like, oh, fuck. I'm ready for Kendrick to drop. I swear to God I am. This shit is wild. This is wild. Like, they really, I don't know though, but I feel like Kendrick winning. Like, just off strength. Like, unless Drake drop another track after this to get that, yeah, like, cause you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta handle business first. Then you gotta come back and, yeah, now punch on his ass. But if Drake don't throw no more punches and Kendrick just come back and, like, then I'm gonna say Kendrick won. And then I'm gonna wait to see how all this shit play out because I need to know. I need to know whose shit is real. Is Kendrick kid his? And did your wife did you hit your wife? And Drake, are you weird? You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching. But yeah.
Go, he whipping the range truck. I never thought you changed your mood. Look what that fame do. Yeah, better Rolls Royce. A nigga get sick of these toys. Call her John Wills Booth for Shilbo Brain while I'm in Snoop. They call me Rod George Bush cause I be fly as fucking buildings. Bitch, my life Deion Sanders. Making chicken Colonel Sanders. Beat a nigga like